Hey everyone, my name is Luke Thomas. I'm the founder of Friday. It's the tool, not the day of the week. And I wanted to quickly walk you through how to get up and running with Friday in less than 5 minutes. And so, after you've signed up and created an account, you'll be introduced to the concept of workflow or workflow templates. What a workflow does is it helps you automate routine communication and routine updates. And what we do is we handle as much of the heavy lifting as possible. So we'll handle reminders, notifications, we'll push the results to like a Slack or a Teams channel if you want. We handle as much of the process as possible so that you can create more predictable communication, spend less time in meetings, and still understand what's going on at work, even if you are distributed and working from home. So how this looks is you will see a collection of different workflows. You can start off by running them individually for your own personal benefit if you'd like, right? We have something like a morning gratitude journal or a daily review or a weekly recap. This is something you can do just for your own personal benefit. But when you're ready, you can start running workflows with your team as well. So we have some templates for that. And you can see we have daily stand-ups, we have Monday morning kind of kickoff or priorities where people share what they're working on. We also have some retrospective type templates where you can reflect on your week or submit something like a status report. And then finally, we have company-wide templates. So for example, if you're the leader of a company, maybe you should send a regular update to everyone in the company sharing what's going on, wins for the week, and what you're thinking about. So for the purposes of this illustration, I'm going to run a team workflow. And you can see here, what happens is you are introduced to what we call the workflow builder. Here's where you can configure anything you want as it pertains to the workflow. So you can see here we have a who step, who, what, when, and where. So you can see here, you can pick and choose the audience that you'd like to send this to. So this could be something, only you need to respond to, or it could be something that you'd like the entire group to respond to. You can segment it by team as well if you'd like. And you can also segment who can see the responses. So does this just roll up to you? Does it roll up to everyone else? Is it something that rolls up to managers? Or is this something, that can roll up to a few specific people? You can see here in the next step, we now ask what information would you like to collect? And here is where this is really the power of the product, where you can ask structured questions and prompts and get really interesting insights. So you can see here we have different types, right? We have an emoji question type, we have yes, no, we have sentiment, numeric questions, we have drop-down questions. It's really up to you to configure this any way you'd like. And if a question, like the numeric question, can be aggregated, we will automatically create a report. So it's something you don't have to do on your own. So you can see here, we already have some pre-selected questions, and we have this other idea called a work or an add-on or a power-up. So while you're giving an update, you can also say thanks to coworkers for a job well done. So here, this makes giving a regular update or feedback a lot more fun. Third step is where. So where should we actually deliver a prompt to give an update? This can happen over Slack through a DM or Teams through a DM, or you can just send it over, plain old email. As responses come in, you can also push them to a Slack or a Teams channel for visibility. If your team is using one of these tools already, you might as well push it to a place where it can be visible to others. And then finally, you can pick and choose how frequently this workflow runs. So as you can see here, you can configure this to run once a week or every working day of the week or a couple times a week. It's really up to you to configure it as you see fit. And then finally, we do offer the ability to send a reminder if someone doesn't fill out the workflow. This is simply to reduce the amount of time you need to spend asking people manually for updates. So when you get a workflow set up, you will then receive a prompt to fill out a workflow, and the results will start rolling up into reports on the employee profile and also in a feed for visibility. So I hope this was helpful, and I would love, if you have any feedback or thoughts, feel free to shoot me an email. Thanks. Bye.